some signs that your job is really starting to mess with your mental health. Number one, you're anxious like all the time. I can't tell you the amount of times I sat in a vacant parking lot, music blasting, but at peace temporarily. Literally, I'm just in the car waiting for the song to end because I know the minute I shut off my ignition is the same minute all of my peace dissipates. I need you to understand this is a red flag. This lets you know you don't really want to go into this haunted house that you're about to go into, full of toxicity, full of fake smiles, full of fake people. Red flag, run. Number two, your personality. It begins to start to change. You may think you're the same person every single day, but what you don't understand is little by little, things start to change about how you act, how you speak. You start becoming more irritable. You start snapping at people without even realizing you're snapping at people. You start to lose the tone etiquette. 1 minute you're saying good morning. Next minute you're like morning. With that more of a stringent attitude on the morning this time. You enunciate it a certain way. Red flag. Number three, constantly being drained and feeling emotionally numb. I can't tell you how crazy this is. Just feeling like you have no more emotions once you clock out. I can't tell you how many times I felt like just not a human being at the end of the day. At the end of the shift, you just feel like all emotion has left your body. And sometimes you even drive home in silence. Some of us have so much stress at our jobs. We drive home in complete silence. We don't want to hear anything. That should let you know as a key component of stress and burnout that you don't want to hear anything. You're not trying to hear anything. You don't even want a phone call. Some of y'all have God called right now on the physical phone. You wouldn't pick up. That's how stressed you are. And we need God, by the way. We need God. Number four, you think of quitting every single day. I mean, every day. Trust me. Listen to me when I say, you know how many times I have gone into the staff bathroom, men's bathroom, gone into the bathroom, looked at myself in the mirror and said a silent prayer for myself. A prayer praying for better times, knowing damn well I need to be completing tasks at the job. But because my mental health wasn't good in certain environments, certain jobs, it just completely got worse. And I found myself going back to the bathroom, not having to physically use the bathroom, but going back to the bathroom because it was my place of solace, temporarily, of course. It was my place of solace where I came to fill out applications, to pretend to wash my hands, to actually wash my hands, but stay a little longer. Red flags. This means you don't want to be around people. You're just trying to maintain what sanity you have left. Red flag. Number five, you fantasize about being anywhere else except that job. Let me tell you this. Do you know how many islands I have been sitting on? How many beaches I have been laid out across? How many oceans I've walked along the shoreline, froth nipping at my toes as I walked? Let me tell you something. Fantasizing is a good thing. But when you fantasize at almost every point of a toxic environment, trust and believe, that's a sign that you don't want to be there. It's a big sign telling you you should not be there. This is not enjoyable for you. I'm not enjoying this. I'm waiting to go home. Why is the time moving so slowly? All of these questions will erupt inside of your mind as you're going through your day. Trust and believe. Red flag. Number 6, feeling a sense of worthlessness. I know I can't be the only one. There's so many environments, toxic environments, I should specify, that we just feel like whatever we do, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter how much effort we are putting in. It just seems it doesn't matter. Because sometimes in these environments, sometimes you would like a round of applause for all the work and hard effort you put in. But that validation is false. We can't go in these jobs expecting that anymore. 2025 is cut differently. 2025 is hitting differently. We can't be in these environments expecting validation anymore. We got to do what we have to do and get our behind back home. Number 7, your body. Your body is giving you signs that you should not be there. Let me tell you something. Many of us are caffeine crackheads. Did you hear what I said? I know that sounds harsh. Most of us, a lot of us, are caffeine crackheads. We just walking around just scratching, just looking for the next fix to get us through the shift. We don't even realize how much caffeine we're drinking. The caffeine doesn't even help, but we're so programmed to drink more and more caffeine because we're so overly exhausted. And we think we need to just continuously pour down caffeine. But what we're doing is dehydrating our entire system. That's all we're doing. Our bodies will never get enough energy at a toxic place. Make sure you understand this. Nothing, no vice, whether you see coffee as a vice or not, it's not going to help you get through. Mentally, we think it's going to help us get through because we're so programmed to continuously repeat, wash, rinse, and repeat the same things. But it's not the answer for what's going on around us. Trust and believe. Number 8, your job is bleeding into your home life. How many times have you gone home? I know I'm not the only one. How many times have you gone home and lost your temper, snapped at somebody because that job is still on your mind? You didn't decompress enough inside the vehicle before you entered the threshold of your home. Some of us have left our minds in the cubicle at the office, and we don't even realize it. Our physical body comes home, but our mind is left underneath those fluorescent lights. And then we wonder why the home life is starting to feel like the work life. They're coming intertwined together to a point where you don't even know the difference between your home and the work. That's an awful feeling because I want you to understand something. We cannot, I repeat, we cannot ever intertwine the home life and the work life. They have to be separated. 2 separate entities. Because once you start intertwining your work life with your home life, you will never be at rest. There's never going to be a period of time where you feel at rest. We are already battling so much mentally these days. Being at work is more than just doing tasks. Mentally, you have to deal with so many things. You got to deal with the transition of waking up on time to get to a place you don't like. Get to a place through traffic, through people who can't drive, people who need their license revoked, permanently. You're trying to fight through and not get into an incident where you need to pay a deductible. Just to get to a place where you don't even want to open up the car door to get into the place. Red flag. Number 9, loss of interest in hobbies. See, this could also mean a sign of depression. When you start losing interest in the things that you used to care about and love, it could be a sign of depression as well. But I just want to go into a little bit. It should never be a point in life where we start losing interest in the things that we really truly love. But it happens. It happens to many people. Life is very strenuous, and it affects each of us in a different way. So there may be a time in your life where you used to love going on nature walks, but because life has been slapping you around, now nature walks just seem, oh, that's too much. I don't have any energy. I'm just going to go home and lay down for like 30 minutes. And to be quite honest, life has stolen so much time from us already. You know how they say time is the biggest commodity? It's our biggest flex? It's true. We can't get our time back. The whole design for a 9 to 5 is to keep us stuck. Is to accept what little they want to give us as compensation. But little by little, they keep adding more and more things to your task list. They'll slip things in and then say, be flexible. It's all right. We got it. We at work family. Keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. You may get a raise next year. And then they laugh in your face behind closed doors. Laughing in your face behind closed doors. Which doesn't seem like it's laughing behind your face because the door is closed. But best believe they are laughing in your face. So while their paychecks are getting raised, you may get a quarter or 50 cents more, which you don't even see in your check, which is like a spit in the face. That's like a spit and a slap to the face. I need you guys to understand we are at war. This 9 to 5 system has always been designed to keep all of us just over broke. This is a video to bring more awareness. If you're new to the channel, I hope you subscribe to the channel. This is a message for you. It may not be for everyone, but it's a message for the right person watching it. Follow your dreams. Do not let this system tell you to follow an American dream, because best believe they'll tell you, oh yeah, you just got to work harder. You just got to work harder so you can get that white picket fence, that big house, that fancy car. We all want it. But at the same time, the way they're telling you to go get this dream is the American nightmare. And they hope you never wake up from it. They hope you keep believing in what they're saying. Because if you keep believing what they're saying, if you keep being the sheep that they designed many Americans to be, you'll believe it. And you'll keep working that same job, hoping they give you that promotion, hoping they'll raise your salary to a point where you could buy that house that you will never quite enjoy because you have to come back to work. You have to put in those hours. They're going to gather more and more time from you. They don't care if you can't spend time with your wife, your husband. You think they give a damn? They don't. They don't. They don't care that you can't make your children's recital at school. They don't care that you are depressed. They don't care about any of that. They only care about the bottom line. And if the bottom line is not being addressed, they will address you. And they will replace you. This is not to scare you. This is to bring awareness and just notify you on a daily basis. Message.